All right, let's get one last check of weather with forewarned meteorologist Daniel McFarland. So we're inching closer to celebrating Christmas. A lot of people traveling, but our temperatures are looking good for the most part, but it can change, right?
Yeah, and it's going to change.
Okay.
So if you enjoyed today, Angelique, this is really going to be it for the warmer conditions out there because we are going to be seeing a big temperature drop. It's just not going to be down to, say, the freezing point just yet for the city of Tucson. The biggest change we're going to see is rain that's going to be starting up late tomorrow and last through about Christmas Eve. We're also going to see plenty of clouds out there, and I know we have them outside right now, but that's also going to be lasting through the start of next week as well. We could see some heavier rain at times, and any kind of snow is mainly just going to be on the mountains. So it's likely just going to be areas like the top of, say, the Catalinas and the Rincons and the White Mountains that actually see that. And for the rest of us, it's going to be views like this for the next little bit. We're going to be having plenty of clouds out there. That's what we're seeing all across the area at the moment. And even more is going to be pushing in from the south here over the next few hours. So I don't really see a whole lot of breaks right here. Unless you live in cells, you might have a little bit of sunlight headed your way, but just about everyone else is going to see these cloudier conditions lasting as long as we have this low pressure center close to us. Now, it's not super close to us at the moment, but it is on its way very quickly. That's why we're seeing the clouds right now. And once we get to about Wednesday, this should start to be when these rain chances really begin to take on over. So tomorrow, we are still going to be looking at a cloudier day, slightly cooler, maybe a breeze here and there. But late Tuesday into Wednesday, rain chances are going to come in. And then your best rain chances are going to be saved for Friday and Saturday. So what we're looking at on those 2 days is periods of heavy rain, maybe 1 or 2 rumbles of thunder. Severe weather, not really going to happen. It's not the right time of year, and the temperatures aren't going to be high enough for that. And something else you're going to notice, that snow level very far from Tucson. In fact, the only spots I could feasibly see us getting snow outside of, say, the mountainous areas is going to be the northern portion of Graham County and Greenlee County at absolute best, and even they have higher elevations out there. That low still going to have an impact on us into Sunday and Monday as well, but it's going to be smaller rain chances versus what you're going to have for both Friday and Saturday. Now, we could see some light rain early tomorrow. That's why we have a 20% chance of rain throughout most of the day Tuesday. I just think your best bet is going to be later in that day. But early in the morning, if that humidity is high enough, we could see some rain fall out of the clouds, just with not a lot of it actually reaching the ground out there. Towards the middle of the afternoon, we're going to start to see areas like Lukeville, Sells, potentially even spots like Casa Grande get better rain chances, and this line should move closer to Tucson after that. So this could be something we're tracking for you throughout the day tomorrow. And rain totals during this period looking very high. Now, this is mainly going to be between Friday and Saturday. Again, those are going to be our 2 biggest rain days out there. There could be some areas that get as much as 1.5 inches. I think on average, it's going to be in between 1/2 inch and likely a full inch of rain with the way things are shaping up. Now, again, when it comes to the snow level, it's going to be higher than the last system we were tracking for you out there. About 7,500 feet is where it's going to be. So it's mainly going to be the top of the Catalinas right here as an example. So if you were hoping for some snow in the city of Tucson, not yet. The system as a whole is just going to be far too warm for it out there. So we are going to start to see that temperature drop tomorrow. We'll get down to about 76 and then stay in the lower 70s for a couple days. Once that low passes us by and we see heavier showers out there, we should be around 60 for the high temperature all the way up until Christmas. But those lows also are not expected to get down to the 30s either. So Angelique, I'd say overall, temperatures are going to stay pretty consistent once we get Friday all the way through Christmas. And if you have any family members coming in on Friday and Saturday, have them keep an eye out for delays because they're likely to happen with heavy rain being possible.